This is the first in a series of videos that covers the setup of the General Ledger interface in eoStar. The setup for the GL portion of eoStar can be broken down into four key components: GL groups, GL accounts, GL sources, and ledger and payables export formats. First, we'll take a look at GL groups. The GL groups are used to categorize the transactions based on the warehouse from which they are sourced, the type of item, the customer to whom they pertain, or the supplier to whom they pertain. The more GL groups that are used, the larger and more complex the chart of accounts will be. AR write-off reasons can be added under the AR dropdown. The other 5 GL records can be created under the GL dropdown menu. We'll start by taking a look at the warehouse groups. Warehouse groups are intended to break down transactions of the same type based on the warehouse to which they pertain. In this example, if we sell a case of product to a customer out of our Rock Hill warehouse, our journal entry will look like this top example. However, if we sold the same case of product to the same customer out of the Greenville warehouse, our journal entry may look a little different, like this example on the bottom. Notice the different account numbers. When exported, this will enable us to differentiate between the warehouses in our ledger software. Once the warehouse group records have been added to eoStar, they are assigned in the appropriate warehouse in the warehouse record. Go to the GL Setup panel, and in the GL Group field, you can choose the proper warehouse group. If you only have one warehouse, or if you do not separate accounts in your chart of accounts based on warehouse, then you do not need to set up a warehouse group. Now let's take a look at item groups. Item groups can be used to break down transactions based on the type of item involved. For example, if you purchase a case of beer into your warehouse, you might debit and or credit different accounts than you would if you purchased a case of soda into your warehouse. If so, then you would set up item groups for beer, soda, and any other type of product, billing code, or part that you differentiate between in your general ledger. Once the item group records have been added to eoStar, they are assigned to the appropriate products in the product records. The GL group field is on the More panel. Item groups may also be assigned to billing codes, found under Records, Product, Billing Codes. The GL group field is on the Billing Codes main record. And finally, item groups may be assigned to parts, found under Records, Product, Parts. And on the More panel, you will find the GL group field.